Philadelphia, Colorado, and New Jersey look to tie the series tonight while the Ducks hang on for their lives. If you want to see a development in these stories, then stick around. What is going on, Hockey Stirks, and welcome back to another Poutine Productions video. This is another game prediction video to see who we think is going to win tonight and what the final scores are going to be. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you'll be updated with more content like this. On the NHL schedule tonight, we have 4 games. Pittsburgh is going to be playing against Philadelphia, Tampa Bay is going to be playing against New Jersey, Nashville is visiting Colorado, and Anaheim is struggling for their lives in San Jose. These are all very important games because in 3 of them a team can go up 3-1 or be tied 2-2. In the Anaheim-San Jose series, San Jose can sweep the Ducks tonight. And the way that the Ducks have been playing, it wouldn't be a big surprise. But in the first game, we got Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. The defending Stanley Cup champions can have a stranglehold on the series tonight in Philadelphia. If they win the game, they can go up 3-1 going back home. Sidney Crosby has been a dynamic player in this series, already potting 4 goals, and he has been all over the ice helping out in defensive aspects as well. Getting the first goal on a beautiful wraparound was a huge momentum burst for the Pens. And in that game, the Pittsburgh Penguins showed why they are back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Philadelphia just didn't have a response to shut down Pittsburgh's dynamic players, and Elliott has gone back to his playoff struggling woes. On the other hand, Matt Murray saved 26 of 27 shots in the last game. Again, being a dynamic piece for the Pens. Other terrible news in Philadelphia is that Radko Gudas ended up flipping Couturier in practice. Now, I don't really know how anyone would get up from getting flipped by Gudas, but Couture somehow did. But he was in some difficulty. If he plays tonight, I'm not quite sure how much that injury will impact his play, but we'll have to see. I think with Pittsburgh's strong players up front and their solid goaltending, they'll be able to win this game and take a 3-1 series lead. I'm predicting a high-scoring game because Elliott hasn't seemed to actually fit into the playoffs yet. I think this final score is going to be something like 6-2, something high like that. And if Couturier is out of the lineup, it's going to be harder for them to actually score goals. Jumping into the next game, we have Tampa Bay at New Jersey. Now, New Jersey has shown that they are not a team to curl up and die. They like to play with fire. In the last game, Corey Schneider made 32 of 34 saves for the win. That is ridiculous, especially seeing the offense that Tampa Bay can generate. Believe it or not, that was Corey Schneider's first win in 12 starts. He went 0-10-2. Taylor Hall also showed his #1 potential, getting 3 points last game. He was an absolute monster. He was everywhere on the ice and he helped out in every aspect. It gets you thinking that the problem lies in Edmonton and not with the players they give away. Brian Boyle also seemed to have a lot of fun in this game as he was caught laughing at Sergachev while they were fighting. If you ever want to get under someone's skin, laugh as they try to fight you. That will get them going. Also, the fans in New Jersey were absolutely lit. If you watch the highlights, just check out the fans and how they react to all the goals. They were thumping. The only problem for New Jersey in that game is that Corey Schneider seemed to have pulled something late in the game. I personally think that that's going to be a huge weakness for the Devils going forward in this game tonight, and Tampa Bay will be able to exploit the weaknesses, because it didn't look good for Schneider. With the fans bumping and the Bulls be able to put on pressure, I think the final score is going to be something like 5-4 Bolts. Now, this is just a gut feeling. I could be completely wrong, and New Jersey can end up surprising and tying up the series, but you know what? It wouldn't surprise me either if they did. They are on fire. The next game on tonight is Nashville at Colorado. Now, speaking of hyped up fans, the fans in Colorado were absolutely pumping. Von Miller and company made the arena shake. And the Avalanche ended up winning the game 5-3. Pekka Rinne had a night to forget, letting in 4 goals on 15 shots. Saros came in and did a pretty good job, but I can't imagine that Rinne would be sitting in the next game, even though that was his worst performance in the playoffs by far. The Predators defenseman Ryan Ellis was on the ice for all 5 goals, being a -3 with his 2 assists. That's definitely something he wants to change in the next game. On the other team, Nathan MacKinnon lit the lamp twice as he had a great game. Using his speed and skill and strength, he was able to muscle off the Predators' defense. But knowing the Predators, this is a game that they do not want to repeat. They're going to be coming out the next game ready to go because they don't do back-to-back losses like that. They're not an average team, they are an elite team. I think Colorado will have their hands full tonight and that Nashville will be able to sneak out a win. I think the final score is going to be something like 4-2. It's not going to be an easy win by a long shot, especially while Colorado's place is shaking. The final game on the schedule tonight, we have Anaheim and San Jose. Now, it's almost embarrassing calling this a series at this point, as Anaheim has not been able to step up to the plate or answer the bell to win or dominate any game. I mean, they haven't even come close to it. The Sharks have dominated all 3 games, but nothing was quite as brutal as their 8-1 win in the last one. With the fans waving their flags up in the air proudly, Ryan Getzlaf's in the box going, "Oh, just let it be over." And Getzlaf with the entire Ducks team in general has been flat. Awful hockey and no inspiration to their game. You almost wonder why they're in the playoffs because they're performing so poorly. Now, playoff hockey is a strange thing because one game, one win, one play can change the entire series. And Anaheim absolutely needs that game tonight because obviously if they don't win, they are done. And they have to score a goal or a few goals on Martin Jones, who made 35 saves in his last game. He also looks to be dominant once again tonight. In conclusion, I think the Sharks will be able to sweep the Ducks and see Vegas in the semis. I personally don't think Anaheim has what it takes to get any further than this. They haven't shown in the series, and I think this game's going to be more so a blowout. 5-0 I'm going to say is the final score. Again, that could change, but with Anaheim's play, it has just been awful. I wouldn't be surprised to see Martin Jones end the series with a big goose egg. So what do you think of these predictions? Do you think one team is going to dominate tonight? Do you think one team is going to be pitiful tonight? Will Anaheim be able to crawl themselves back into the series? Let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and get more content. And if you really enjoyed the video, smash that like button so I know you like it and that I can continue making more of these videos. Alright, you guys, have a great day.